This is the first right day I've had since I've arrived in Scotland. I'm not saying Scotland is always pissing down, but as Billy Connolly said, it's Scotland. Of course it's bloody raining. I am attracted to beaches and lighthouses, not in a phallic way, just in a, you know, okay, maybe in a phallic way. But so I've got this park up here. It's really quite nice actually. I think it's one of the best park ups I've had. Flat surface on the corner of a main road, but when I say main road in Scotland, it's the NC 500. No one's going through here that often, not this time of year anyway. So I thought I'd give you a little tour of the van. You know, I keep promising to do it. I've kind of tidied up. I've been in here for quite a number of months now, so well, just over 2 months, 10 weeks, 12 weeks, something like that. I've lost track. So I'm going to give you a quick scout through it, okay? Are you ready? Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to start at the front. So I keep my camera stuff on the side seat here. Under here, I've got all my tools and emergency stuff, fire extinguisher. In this box under here, that's all my car stuff. So jump leads, tow leads, all that kind of gear. Table here, haven't really used that at all. This is good. This is my back awning for the double doors at the back, the barn doors at the back, and that's where I put my dirty washing. Right, so that's the front. Flip-flops here and water shoes there. So going into the ensuite. It is ensuite because there's a toilet here. That's a toilet and that's a toilet. Right, that's where I keep my, behind the driver's seat, keep my solar panel for the charger, for the power pack. Power pack lives behind the driver's seat. Just push a button, it comes on, turns off automatically. There is a review for that here, if I remember to put it on. You can check back through it anyway. I did a review for it. Pretty good thing actually, gotta say. Charges off the car as I'm driving, and it also charges off the solar panel really quickly. That solar panel is blooming good actually. 100 watts. Right, back to it. So that's my little stool, and I sit there and I can look out. It's quite comfortable, that one. Bed, which pulls out. This is a slat bed I made up. Just pulls out, and then obviously the cushions go down there. That's a day cover, so I don't get my bedding dirty. Bedding underneath there. Storage, plenty of storage under here, full of stuff. Clothes. This is my food locker. I've got a ton of food in there. Oh, don't like to be without it. And at the end there, that's all my hiking while camping gear, tents and stuff like that. Moving on in. So I've got hooks on the back doors here. If you can see that, hang on, I'll just turn on my lighting system. Push a button, and there you go. Isn't it pretty? There's a mirror behind there somewhere. My day sack I put on there, and my raincoat, etc. That sits there. In down there, there's the little gas cooker. In here, that's my little hob thing. On the top of my racking, on my wash stuff, plates, cups, and cooking gear, kettle, and knives and forks, etc. So that's all the stuff I use for cooking and washing myself. In here I've got gizmos for my computer stuff, equipment there, a box of, again, leads and charging kind of stuff, headphones, filters for the cameras, then snacks area. Usually the snacks area is far fuller than that because I do get through quite a few snacks. And then these are my cooking utensils. If I'm doing a big pasta, you might have seen it, I use these things. Frying pan, pretty simple stuff really, pretty basic. It's not rocket science. I've also got another pot and pan up here actually, which I do sometimes use, but more for wild camping if I go out. That's where I keep my crackers. Instead of bread I use crackers, Jacob's cream crackers and an odd banana. So that's that first section. Underneath I've got, if I can open it, it's where I keep all my water and gas. I only use these little gas bottles, that's all I use, these little ones, and I use it with a converter on my camping stove to boil water. Spare shoes, camera kit, laptop, that all goes in like that, and I can lock it like that. On the top here I've got I built this headroom in because these vans have got extra headroom on the top of them, so no point wasting the storage. Struts across here, right across, quite easy to do actually, surprisingly, and it just fits in the top there, and there's plenty of room for your head because it's such high headroom. So then I've got in this container, well, I won't go through it all, socks and underpants and spare shorts and stuff. I've got a couple of sleeping bags in there, one wild camping, one extra warm, one winter bag, extra jackets. It's just stuffed my towel on there. Behind there some more jackets and some bits and bobs, because it goes in quite deep obviously. And that's really about it. I've got a couple of spare emergency lights here and here just in case this lighting system packs up, or does pack up because we run out of battery. That's about it. Then I hang my tripod, my hiking poles, my umbrella. I tell you what, I'm so glad I brought that umbrella, because in Scotland it's raining all the time, and if you're out, not particularly windy all the time, well it has been windy, but if it's not windy you can take the umbrella out and stick that up, and particularly if you're doing camera stuff, I've got an adapter that goes onto my tripod, so it keeps everything dry, because I haven't got a weather sealed camera because I'm a cheapskate and nobody will sponsor me or my videos, and I don't blame them, to be honest, because I probably wouldn't accept anyway. I don't want sponsorship. Yes I do, let's be honest, come on, somebody, MPB, you could sponsor me. No, I think you only loan out cameras, don't you? So you give me a camera and I'll mention you 5 times in every video for the next 20 minutes. Anyway, that's it. I've got this dividing sheet here from the front cab to the back. Very simple little affair, and it just flaps down. So if I want some view at the front, daylight, it's good, and it's really quite weatherproof, windproof, so they just clip up on there. It's got some little tabs on that, so it divides it off. I was going to do one of those spinning chairs at the front, but actually it acts as good storage. It's only me, the bed pulls out, plenty of room, and then obviously I've got one sliding door on the side so I can sit here and look out at views like this. It's not a bad life. Now by the time you see this video, I will have been approximately halfway through my journey. I've done about 2,500 miles, a bit more than that actually, because I've gone in and out of the coastline, and I've got another 2,500 coming down the east coast of the United Kingdom. So I'm supposed to be in Asia in November, before the middle of November, for something else. So I've got to get a shimmy on if I'm going to finish this trip in time, this tour, before the next tour starts, which is the Asia tour. And I don't know if I'm going to do it because I keep stopping at beautiful places. The weather's been shit, but it's still been beautiful and outstanding, rock formations and mountains. Scotland, the further north I've gone, the better it's got. And I've ended up here, which is almost the tip. This is Durant, I think it's called. Anyway, I'll put it here. I'm about 30 miles, a bit less than that, from John O'Groats. But I did a lot of driving yesterday, struggled to find somewhere to park up, which was decent. Ended up in a kind of lay-by, which is pretty shit. Still nice surroundings. But when the weather's nice here, it's fantastic. So I'm going to stay here tonight. If it's nice tomorrow, I'll probably will stay here. I really, really, really want to catch some aurora, if possible. And this is facing absolutely due north. So if anything's going to kick off, it's going to kick off over those islands. And if it does, I'm going to try and capture it. I've never ever been able to capture the aurora before. I have seen it from Dorset, believe it or not, very sparsely. And you can see it in Devon. It was somebody saw it the other day in Seaton in Devon. Yeah, so I'm really keen to do it. And I did say I'm not going to leave Scotland until I get a glimpse at least. But you're in the hands of the gods, quite literally, the sun gods. So we'll see what happens. If it happens, it happens. If not, I'll have to crack on. Although the East Coast is going to be an even niftier tour than the West Coast, because I just kept stopping on the way on the West Coast and marvelling in it, and the weather was better, so I was hiking more. So we'll see what happens anyway. But that's it. Hope you've enjoyed this little mini video. If you have, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Also on Instagram. I'm coming off TikTok. It's not for me, it's for teenagers. What the hell will I be doing on there? I just can't do it. I don't get it anyway. And Twitter's a bit too serious for me. Grog, you know who I'm talking to. My brother, the great Grog, who is actually appearing on what's that big TV show? Hang on. Oh, what's it called? The Squid Games. That's it. The Squid Games. So he's managed to get onto the Squid Games, and recording's finished now. So I'm allowed to say it. It comes out in November, and this video should probably go out just about after it's aired on TV. So if you get a chance, have a look for the mighty Grog. You've seen him in some of my videos while camping with me on Dartmoor. A couple of videos there. So if you've enjoyed it, do consider subscribing. If you tickle the bell, ring the bell for notifications, it will tell you of different videos as I upload them. Some are a little bit dull, they're photographic based. Some are more hiking, and I haven't done a lot of wild camping, and I certainly tend not to record my wild camps anymore, because it's just boring for you, to be honest. Well, maybe it's not. It's boring for me to record anyway. So anyway, do that, subscribe, and you'll be told of any videos coming up. Also, the massive competition of the hints that I've been leaving through this trip with that massive prize. Or did you not get that? Have you not looked through? You haven't looked through the videos? Where I've hidden. No, you haven't seen that? Okay. Well, you know, somebody might have found the treasure by now anyway. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Take it easy. Be careful when you're out and about, certainly if you're driving around in the Highlands of Scotland, because it's very easy to come off the road. I'll speak to you next week. Take care. Thanks for watching. Goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from him. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.